Let's move on to the main event of the night. We have Amanda Ribas versus Rose Namajunas. This is going to be in the flyweight 125-pound division. So both ladies are kind of staying for that division there. Ribas 12-4. She is 3-2 in her last five. She's coming off that really good victory. Actually, I watched that fight live, and it was a really good KO victory, come from behind kind of victory against Luana Pinheiro. Uh, Thug Rose 11-6. She is 3-2 in her last five. She's coming off that decision loss to Menon Farrow, and that was also kind of a close fight as well. Looking at the odds, it has gotten pretty wide. I mean, Rose Namajunas minus 300 opened up. Now she's minus 275. She was minus 280 earlier when I was looking at it. Last night it was like minus 200. So there's a lot of line movement just from last night. Yeah, I mean, I gotta go with Rose here. I know that the odds are a little wide, which is probably why I'm not gonna play them. But I think that she's gonna be better than Ribas everywhere. I think the size and striking of Manon Farrow really put Rose at a disadvantage in her last matchup. And even that was a close fight. I mean, you saw that Rose has the skill set of a champion. So Ribas just will be the worst striker here, the worst technical striker, and the smaller fighter here. So I feel like Rose is going to have a lot of advantages here. Rose is just really a skilled fighter. I mean, striking's clean. She uses the feints, has head movement, has a nice hook, really good footwork as well around the cage. Speed of the strikes is pretty above average. She also has a great head kick. I mean, she KO'd Zhang Weili with that head kick. Good grappler, both offensively and defensively. So I think that she's good with takedowns, great timing, able to stay active on the bottom position, and she has a variety of subs in her toolbox. So she is really well rounded. Ribas also is pretty well rounded. However, I think that her striking, although it's good and she can kind of push a solid pace, she really gets sucked into these brawls at times. And she has been proven to have been KO'd before. I mean, like 4 losses. 3 of those losses have been KO'd, and 2 of them in the UFC. I mean, I also watched the Macy Barber one live, and she just went into a brawl with Macy Barber, who's a much more powerful striker than her. So I do question her fight IQ at times. Her last fight even was a brawl as well. So I feel like she just gets sucked into those kind of fights. Um, Her striking defense just really could use some work as well, because I don't think that she's as durable as she thinks she is. Now she does use the judo throws, good takedowns in this kind of area, but I feel like her the cardio and the advantages that she's gonna have is just not gonna be there against a fighter like Thug Rose. So give me Thug Rose here. I do think minus 280 is a little wide, so I'm probably gonna hold off on that. I liked the odds a little bit better last night when it's like minus 200. So kind of wish I got it on that before, but hopefully it comes back and we get a much better price on Rose. But yeah, this is going to be a main event 5-round fight. I got to side with Rose here because she has the championship experience.